Welcome back. In this video we'll take care of our edit feature. So we need to write the post request called newscontroller.update. So we need to go to newscontroller.js and we need to say async update here or something like that. So edit, there is a method called edit here, there is a method called update here as well. So there is update method, so we need to type this out. So basically we need things like, so let's copy this all of here. So we need everything here. So just to make sure our application is working, so just paste this here. Now everything in else is same, and instead of saying the how do you say, returning the view, we just need to do what we can do is we need to say const news equals, in fact we have that right. So we need to say news news dot user ID equals user dot ID. We don't need to change this, but since we have the same user ID, we can just do that. Alright, so we can do that. And news dot title equaled, for that we need to use const body equals request dot all. Cool. So now news dot title equals body dot title. Finally, news dot URL equals body dot URL. And finally, as you can know that avoid news dot save. Right, so that's it. And finally you can return response dot redirect to same page, which is slash home. And we almost used everything here, and you can use session here so that we make sure that there is no errors of our. Right, so this is how it should work. So we can give a session message after editing this. So after this we can do session message saying success, which is going to be news edited successfully. Okay, fine. This is how it should work. That's how it should work. So now there is no errors as of now. If we go ahead and check, it should delete. Before that, in Edge, will check out everything is fine here. We have name, we have everything here, and here the route is coming from routes.js, which is the layer's name here. And so basically everything should work. So in fact here there is a problem here. So this shouldn't be like this, it should be like this, right? So we should have a colon instead of the comma, right? So this is how it should work. So based on that, it should get editor. Alright, so now let's do a refresh here and click edit. We have this one, and if we go ahead and say React Native is not that best and click submit, news edited successfully. If you go ahead and see this, new React Native is not that best. Cool. Again, React Native is great. Submit. News edited successfully, that saying that React Native is great. Cool. We'll quickly do the delete here, right? So we can have this one as easy as that. So let's do again the method overriding concept here. Just in fact, for delete we don't need to care about post or get request. This is one. So just say get request, and let's say delete news ID, which is going to say destroy field, and destroy method here. So just doing that might work. So for that, we first need to go to home.edge and say in delete, just need to say that delete the href should be given, right? So slash delete news, and it should be story dot id. Alright, so what get request will do, we can go to here, just copy everything here. So in here, uh, let's just copy everything. Alright, we need to check whether everything is same. So just go here to destroy field and copy this. Basically this is how we get data, right? So here, instead of returning the view here, we can say in fact we just need to, right? So just fine, we can do that, right? So now we are finding it, just we are finding the data based on our we need to use session dot firstly. So as we can see, we are finding our data, right? So we are finding the data, and we are getting the use based on params.id. And finally we can what we can do is we can just delete here, right? So how we can delete? So just saying that avoid news dot delete, there's a method called delete, like dot save, there's a method called dot delete, which should be avoided here. And we can pass this message called success message here, right? Something like that. So session.flash a success message saying that news deleted successfully, news deleted successfully. Finally we need to return somewhere, so return response dot redirect back to slash home. As simple as that. If I go ahead and refresh this here, and we can now delete this one, as you can see this is gone. If you go ahead and check this browse here, so React Native base should go away. Cool as that. So we have our data coming up, and this is how it should. So we need to make sure that we can't edit Angular uses JS here. So we need to go for, so where it is going, so new delete news to, right? So delete news, and you do need to go to 7 here, right? So news not found, or you don't have the permission to edit. Cool, we can't edit this one, right? Edit or delete this one. So it shouldn't be edit here, just delete, right? So that should work, obviously, right? Delete news and 7, you don't have the permission to delete. Great, now we completed our page here. We once our upvotes field and comments field came out, we can come here and change this one. As of now, that's it. We can focus on creating our models, upvotes models and comments models, and we can start creating the index page, and we can configure for everything, like how how to get the new news and past news, and here with news with highest number of upvotes on top, and we should have different kind of things. So we need to take on how to what to say, how to design the command systems, we can discuss about that. We have a lot of time for that. I'll see you in the next video.